Hello, Aquarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly doesn't want you to know this tarot card reading. So let's go ahead and start by carving out a personality for this person. Carving out a person. That sounds rude, but it's not. I'm giving you their make model using the astrology reading cards, and then we're going to do a tarot spread. You know what it is. Alright, here we go. Here's your first card. And don't forget, if you would like a personal reading from me, there's a link in the description to my website. Alright, here's your first card. Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, painstaking air. Virgo energy, we got the earth sign. Very helpful, very practical, very logical thinkers. Relatively ambitious, people of service, very helpful. Right? And then we have the 11th house. So we're talking about your friends. Oh, you're taking your socks off. That means you want to fight. Okay, so where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. I know that Virgos like to be social, have their friends, and go out and do things. Yeah, so we're giving us a type. Then we've got the moon, and this is your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. This card is also connected to Cancer. So we have Aquarius and Cancer energy in the mix, which means they meet you somewhere in the middle. But I feel like this is a very social type situation with this person, and they're really secretive and private and conservative. And so there's something they don't want you to know, because that's their MO. Their MO is to not want you to know things. If you know a lot of Virgos, they like to keep their world separately. They're loud and crazy with this group of people. They're solemn and dignified with this group of people. So, you know, they like to orchestrate. And that 11th house is dealing with social interactions for sure. Friendships, networking, business partners, meeting people from all walks of life. And the moon is what they truly feel. The mask they wear or they take off. And they truly know how they feel about everything. So let's have a look. I'm using the Golden Universal. We'll see what they don't want you to know. Alright, using the Golden Universal tarot deck. So here's your first card. They judging. Oh my god. They're judging. Alright, so we have the Judgment card in reverse here. This is associated with Pluto, which is death, rebirth. Kind of like re-becoming. Like if they perceived you one way and then you revamped your image in their eyes. We're out here trying to impress this person, eh? Let's keep going. Oh my goodness, here's the moon again in reverse. This is the keeper of secrets. You already know this is like you're blatantly keeping secrets. You're not just kind of not telling me something. You want it that way. You want me not to know certain things. All right? And then we have a look at your next card, which is damn, you with the major arcanas, they're just flowing out. And now we have the Wheel of Fortune. So that's the tides changing, the tables have turning. Wow. Anyways, for those of you who have good grammar, you could correct that in your mind. But we have a lot of like surprise and inner struggle, inner battles, secrets. This person, you know, it almost feels like, because 11th house is that Aquarius house, and Aquarius, you guys are associated with Uranus, who is the planet of surprises and sudden change. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is associated with Jupiter, but still sudden change, surprises, wishes being fulfilled, that kind of stuff. And I'm wondering if this person has been preying on it. So maybe they might think they're this evangelical type creature. Now that they're seeing the manifestation, they're seeing something that they willed into existence. Inner world, nobody would believe them. Then we got the 8 of Cups. This often reminds me of that Virgo energy as well, where they like to go off and do their own thing. But this is also an indication of depression and just wanting to disconnect with everyone. Me can't be bothered with it, none of you. Just walk out into the mountains. Then we have your final card, which is a major arcana as well. We have Leo. Up in this mix, we have the Strength card. And this card, it represents endurance and just kind of making it through long-term turmoil in order, and doing it by having emotional intelligence, being resourceful, you know, being a Leo essentially. Getting yourself through situations by maneuvering, pivoting, being agile, being nimble, all that. Lots of major arcana, lots of major themes here. So this person doesn't just want you to know a 1-2 secret. They don't want you to know a big theme. And I feel like it comes from the inside. So what does that mean? Inside. It's coming from the inside. Like how they truly feel. How they truly feel about the situation or you. Now this feels like even friendship. There might even be a friend that is amongst you guys where they're like, no, I'm fine with them. They're plotting their demise. You know, they don't feel like that's for them. And it comes from a place of judgment, whether it's them doing the judging or them feeling judged. There's a friendship dynamic that doesn't work, and it comes to you as a surprise. Like, oh, damn. Like, I thought that, you know, or it could even be family. It's like a network of people. So it could be the like, oh, I met your cousin, don't like them. That met your parents. I'm not really going for your dad, to be honest, because he, you know, kind of called me a slur. But other than that, everything's cool. I don't think I should make a stink about it, so that when you find out, it's a big little surprise, and it changes things, and it has everything to do with how people feel on the inside, because nothing on the outside changes. It's like, oh, what in the hell was that? Did you guys hear that? What was that? What is that? There's nothing more scary than when you hear some sort of knockage and weirdness, and then you look over and your cat's right there, so you know it's not them. It's, somebody come there. Like, what's happening? Okay, anyways, let's just keep going, because that was terrifying, so I'm just gonna leave that in case there is something to be terrified about. Okay, so excuse me. So yes, inner world, upset, comes out into the outer world. Surprise. Alright, but I feel like a turning of tides may not be the complete worst thing. I mean, this is wishes fulfilled, things happening. Maybe this is like ironing out the kinks before a new change, a new sudden change in life. And now I feel like this 8 of Cups really does speak to being bummed out about the turning of the tides, the changing of events with this person. And okay, so I feel like something comes out once they realize that things have changed, and now they're going to have to do something, invest in something in the long haul. Whether this is a relationship with you, or a friendship, or a business transaction, some type of collaboration, or something that involves a factor that they don't really love. And it's a secret. Or they have a secret around the situation, and it makes them... Like okay, here's an example. Like, let's say they go, okay, well, guess what? Alright, I found a really great place, and we could put a down payment on it, but we'll have to save up money, so we gotta live with my brother and his wife and their kids in their basement. And there's space, so we can do it. And the partner's like, oh yeah, because I always liked your brother. I actually really don't like your brother because I saw him cheat, and I'm not with that. And yeah, I actually lent him $5,000 and he didn't pay me back. And then you're all like, oh! That's a surprise. That's a surprise. That's a thing that was just living on it in the internal world where I didn't have to deal with it. Now it's out there. Now it's out there. You know, but there's nothing that really changes, right? You could live in their basement. That could still be fine. Everything can be good, but it's just kind of like a feeling on the inside where it's like, I don't really mess with that person. All right. This is, and don't even focus on I don't like that person. It's just, I don't like circumstances that would make this surprise change happen. Like, it would be a surprise for sure, but it wouldn't work with me. And then it makes me want to go do my own thing, because I'd rather do my own thing than let you know what these secrets are in some instances. So if you don't find out, you'll be surprised anyway, because you'll be like, well, what? I don't get it. You said you love tuna. We're having sushi. You said you loved sushi. I'm a fake. I only like the tempura. I don't like raw fish. You know? Or they just like walk the fudge out of the restaurant, start a fight for a different reason, just so they don't have to tell you the truth. So this person is like, let me bob and weave around the situation, or let me dislike there's some component of the situation that they don't like, that they do not care for, and they could either tell you and it be a surprise there, or they not tell you and go do their own thing and just kind of put up with whatever foolishness they want to put up with. We do have the endurance card, so like if it was that situation that they gave you, they would be like, oh, let me try to spend some time on my own, let me keep to myself, you know, 8 of Cups, and let me just grin and bear through it and deal with it. Leo, the Strength card energy. So for some of you, it's your partner, it's your friends. There's a networking or a situation that just kind of works its way into not working for them on an individual level. It's something that's they're very sensitive to, obviously. The moon and Virgo, very sensitive as well. So they might not want to divulge that. But if they do, it's going to be a huge shocker, a huge surprise. It might change the tides. It might make things have to be different in order to cater to them. Otherwise, you have yourself a person who's just going to shut down and kind of go do their, like, be on their own and keep it all in and be conservative and basically suffer in silence. And you don't really want that. So out with it. Move your mouth and say, you know, push some stuff out of your face. Push some air out of your face. All right, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's hope that there isn't somebody waiting for me to wrap this reading up and then attack me or some foolishness like that. And if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. That was a decoy bye. I just wanted to see if somebody was going to jump out. Okay, bye.